we're going to be going around and looking at different parts of the community and talking to some of the family members here who have experienced the loss as a result of the storm, the horrible storm that we saw Saturday night come through here. I've already seen a little bit of it, and I'm struck and overwhelmed by the depth and the breadth and the extent of the damage. So yesterday in the legislature, Irfan Sabir got up and spoke about this issue in his member statement, and then I asked the Premier to declare this a disaster and to ensure that not only the municipality but also residents would be eligible to apply for disaster relief through the provincial program. We know with the flooding that we saw, for instance, in Fort McMurray back in April, that we were looking at around $200 million worth of damage, and the province made that declaration, and people there were able then to apply for assistance. As you already know, we're probably looking at 5 or 6 times that amount as a result of the damage that has been experienced here in Northeast Calgary. And so we called on the government to offer citizens and residents of Northeast Calgary the support and the comfort that comes from knowing that there are those programs that may be available for them in instances where they are underinsured or not insured. We know there are still questions to be answered in terms of how much of this will be covered by insurance. We are hopeful that most of it will be, but we also know that not everybody has hail insurance, and not everybody had full insurance on their vehicles, and people need their vehicles to be able to be part of the reopening that's just gotten underway. We know that Calgary has been hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. We know that we've lost over 250,000 jobs across this province. We need people to be able to get back to work, but we need families that are struggling with a loss of income and that may be struggling with their ability to use their vehicles now, to know that they can rely on support. So we think that the government needs to take action sooner rather than later to identify this as a disaster and make the disaster recovery program benefits available to the Calgarians who need it.